Welcome to the very last minute, recorded literally the day before we start putting them together, June edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling. Things have not gone right. Coming to you from Bulger's Bowlarama, or Wakefield Bowladrome, in Wakefield, Massachusetts. Per usual, the gods don't want us to go duck pin bowling and not let me hold the camera straight. Anyway, so this was the next alternative idea, and what a pain in the ass it is to get to, and even worse to get out of. So anyway, we're going to do 4 games here, and let's go over the highs and lows as of now. In the land of the Candlepins, we got a 148 at Putnam Street Lanes in Fitchburg. 44 done at French King Bowling Center. Land of the Ducks, where I initially was trying to bowl today, but unfortunately there was an incident where they're not going to be able to open. Anyway, I got a 147 there, and the 58 was done up the road at North Chelmsford Lanes. Moved the pin cam out of the way of the very short approach, and everything was fine. And then the 10 pins, 169, not a point higher or lower, at Gardner, 10 pins and Gardner. And the 26, that is definitely a real number. And that was done at Weymouth Lanes. And those are the highs and lows as of now. I forgot to mention outside, as of this recording, recently, as in shot last year and in theaters several months ago, this place was featured on The Holdovers for a scene. Anyway, we're on lane 18. I think we're all right with copyright because, I mean, we have all this stuff showing in all our videos and we didn't get hit with anything, so that's good. Bowlers required to wear shoes. Yeah, that's... But I always get a kick out of this one. Please observe the foul line. Yeah, it really still doesn't do anything, so why should we observe it? Anyway, this is what we play with, our Epco Urethane Proline balls, the only thing professional you're about to see. And since this place is about as tough as Mason's used to be, yeah, I think we're going to watch my average tank. Anyway, and now it's time for those famous words you've been waiting for. It's now time to watch me suck at bowling. Game 1, frame 1, ball 1. Let's see how we do here at Bulger's Bowlarama. Ball 2, 2 ways to do it. Well, this is anticlimactic. I'm sure it's going to fall apart. Let's talk to the right camera. I'm sure it's going to fall apart. Anticlimactic. We got a spare, so for those of you who like the pin setters, here's the Bowmore in action. And there you go. Frame 2, ball 1. El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? Is this where things start to fall apart? Or are we still going to do good for a while? El Stinko, well, leave is kind of crap, but 7. Ball 2. Ball 3. Nine is fine. So far we're actually doing okay, which is kind of scary when you think about it, being a tough place. We got a spare in 1, then a 9 in 2, First ball knocking down 7 for the fill. We're at 26. Frame 3, ball 1. There it is. Ball 2. Ball 3. I'll take that, especially from a spread eagle. Frame 4, ball 1. Ball 2. If it were Putnam Street, there'd probably only be a few pins left. Ball 3. You almost got a microwave turkey dinner coming. All right, let's enjoy this while it lasts. We got a pair of 10s and 3 and 4. If we get one more, that's a microwave turkey dinner. And we are at 46. Already past my all-time low. Frame 5, ball 1. Ball 2, I think, hit the very edge of the wood next to that pin, so the wood will go into that one. Ball 3, or just normal skill. That is very close, but I think it was just barely behind the lob line. And I do know in competitions they kind of let it go if it's ever so slightly past. But I'm sure it was very, very, very close, but on the proper side. We'll call it a 9. Frame 6, ball 1. Ball 2. If Krusty the Clown was here at Bulger's Bowlarama, he'd probably say, but we got the wood. We can probably make it work. Or that happens. Ball 3. Which one should I go for and miss? How about the one I miss on the left? Because he throws the overpin in, and we got an 8. I know it won't be, but if that's the worst frame, this is pretty good, even without marks. Got a 9 and 5, 8 and 6. Got screwed royally there with the, because this place is hard. But we're at 63. Frame 7 in. Ball 1. Again, maybe Putnam Street, it might have worked. Or at least got that 10 pin. Ball 2. Ball 3, but I told you it was going to fall apart. There's something about these lanes that make the balls bounce really high. That's a middle finger remaining for 9. Frame 8, ball 1. Kind of reminds me of North Chelmsford. For some reason, the lanes are really bouncy and the ball's flat. Ball 2, I think things are back to normal. Ball 3. Yeah, I knew 8 wouldn't be the worst one. So far, it'll be the 6. Yeah, things are falling apart as predicted. We got a decent 9 and 7, then a horrible 6 and 8. But we're at 78, so hey, we might hit middle of average. And according to ICBA records of casual league bowlers, which is what we use, not walk-in schmucks like myself, casual league bowlers that actually play, 80 to 100 is average skill. Can we get there? Can we get past it? Let's find out. Frame 9, ball 1. Ball 2, flirting with that lob line again, but that was definitely behind it. I slipped and still got a spare. Last frame, ball 1. El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will this one give us? How will it stink? The leave? The number of pins knocked down? Both? Let's see. El Stinko lives up to its name with a 2. Ball 2. Ball 3. There's a piece of wood rolling that's not near that pin. If it becomes part of the solution, post hit, no good. Well, we left Putnam's with a stinger. We're starting here with a stinger. That's a 9er. Well, if that 6 did not happen. Anyway, we got the spare in 9, and then a 9 and 10. And if El Stinko wasn't a lousy 2, that also could have been the thing that would have made the stinger not happen. So we end up 1 pin short of the 3-digit mark, and that's 99. And in a place this tough, that's good. Not angry at all. That's pretty good, actually. So that's that. And that's game 1 of 4 for the month of June 2024's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling from Wakefield Bowladrome, Wakefield, Massachusetts. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.